Hey, my brother, how you doing? How you doing? What's your name, bro?
My name is Joe.
I can't hear you.
Joe.
Joe? Hey, Joe, where you from?
I'm from West Africa.
You from West Africa?
Yep.
Let me. Where about in West Africa? Liberia? Nigeria? Liberia?
Yeah.
Hey, we got some of our brothers in Liberia. Let me ask you something, bro. Let me ask you something. Why was the Liberian state created? Do you know when it was created? The land of Liberia?
1822 or 1847.
It was around 1840s. It was around the 1840s, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Why was it created? Do you know? Matter of fact, let me ask you this question first. Who created it?
God.
God created the nation of Liberia?
Human being, I suppose.
A human being, yes. A human being did get that land, map out the borders, and name it Liberia. What human being did that? What race of human beings did that?
I would say black people.
Nope. Let me educate you, bro. So, in around the 1840s, the state of Liberia was made by America for the slaves that they enslaved, and then they took some of them back to Liberia, right? Because you grew up in Liberia?
Yeah.
What currency, what type of money does Liberia use?
We use liberty.
The American dollar, right?
Yeah.
Yep, the American dollar. Did you ever wonder why you use the American dollar?
No.
Most people don't think about those things, right? But watch this. Let me get Isaiah. Let me get matter of fact, let me get Acts 2. You know what I want from Pontius and all those names, right? So let me ask you something, bro. Do you know about the transatlantic slave trade?
Not really.
Not really? Let me ask you something. Did you know some of those people that's in Liberia, some of our people in Liberia, came from the transatlantic slave trade?
That's right.
That's right? That's correct, right?
Yeah.
So you know that this is history, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you, so my next question is, do you know who you are according to the Bible?
Read out.
Well, I want to start. Yeah. And they all. But do you know what nation you are according to the Bible, bro?
Not really.
Not really. Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you something. Matter of fact, drop that. Let's go to Deuteronomy 1:1 first. Let's go to Deuteronomy 1:1. We'll keep it simple for my brother Joe, right?
Yeah.
Brother Joe. Watch this, Joe. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So, Brother Joe, this is the book of Deuteronomy. And where this is chapter 1 and verse 1. It says Moses is speaking to the children of Israel in the book of Deuteronomy. All right? And remember, you said that this is history. This is true, right? The transatlantic slave trade is history. Nobody can deny this, right? Watch this. Let's go to verse 28 and verse 15. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It says, if you will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Do you know what hearken means, Brother Joe?
Not really.
Hearken means to listen. That's what hearken means. Hearken means to listen. Okay? Let me ask you something. Did some of your people go through this? Some of your ancestors go through this?
Yeah.
All right. So the Bible said in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15, it says, we will not hearken to the voice of God. That means to listen, right? Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So we will not listen to God to do his commandments, right? That he's going to command us, that he's going to give us, right? Read.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Brother Joe, it says that if we would not listen to God to do his commandments, curses will come upon us. Brother Joe, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Verse 46.
It's a bad bad thing.
It's a bad thing, right? If you're cursed, it's a very bad thing. God said that if the children of Israel do not listen to him, that curses will come upon them, right? Read.
Verse 46. And they shall be
and they. We're still in the book of Deuteronomy, so he's still talking to the children of Israel, Brother Joe. It says in they. Talking about the curses, right? Read.
Shall be upon thee for a sign.
So he said, hey, the children of Israel, these curses will be upon you for a sign. Brother Joe, how do I know that's Family Dollar right there? You got a sign, right? How do I know I'm on Yates and what is this? Brookdale. Because of the sign, right? God said that these curses will be upon the children of Israel for a sign, for an identification card, to ID who the children of Israel is today.